Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a video on Pokemon Violet. I'm sorry for the lack of videos recently. As you guys know, I recently moved house and things have taken a lot longer than I originally anticipated. My PC is still not put together in terms of it's not set up, it's not plugged in. We ended up having to order some new parts and things to be able to make the setups work. We just haven't had time to set it up yet. So I'm currently recording on my laptop, which is a reason why there's no face cam and the audio quality is probably not going to be the best. But I knew that it had been a while since I uploaded a video, so I wanted to try and put a video out for you in the meantime until everything else gets set up. And when it does, there's going to be a lot of new content coming. I'm planning on starting a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Let's Play, but a shiny only, which would be a lot of fun, I think. And also I want to start the Temtem Let's Play and also a Animal Crossing Let's Play as well. Whilst continuing to upload other videos here and there as well. So they will all be coming when the setup is complete, and I'll have facecam back and everything like that. I might even do some streams as well. But for now it's going to be just kind of this sort of quality and everything's kind of just temporary for now. But I have been really enjoying Scarlet and Violet since release. I got it on release day in the evening. I have been playing non-stop pretty much ever since, and I'm just getting to grips with the new breeding system. And I hatched my first shiny the other day. I think it was Monday, I think it was, that I hatched it. A Pawmi, which I also uploaded onto my YouTube channel as well. So if you haven't seen that, go have a look at that video. It was the one previous to this, but today I thought I was hatching some eggs for Skiddo, and I thought that I might as well just record some of the hatching that I've been doing. I've just collected a whole bunch of eggs, and I'm currently, let me double check my counter. I also don't have the counter set up on my laptop either, so I'm just going to not have one on the screen. But I'm currently on 317 eggs, and I have been doing the pseudo method. I started a German playthrough on my other Switch and traded myself a German Skiddo, so I'm breeding those two together, so an English one and a German one, until I can get a foreign ditto, which I'm hoping to get myself, if not trading with people, very soon. But I'm not in a rush because it means I can play again to get different ones that I need. But obviously getting a ditto is a lot easier than trading every single Pokemon that I want a shiny hunt for. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of eggs. I've been doing this in kind of like batches, so I'll collect some, hatch them, release them, and then repeat the process until I find the shiny. So I'll keep kind of like tabs after we've done like a batch, and say what number we're on and kind of go from there. But it's just going to be kind of like a chill video, where I get to just sort of like have a chat with you, because it feels like forever since I've been able to do that, and just doing some very chill hatching. But I've been finding the breeding system on here a lot of fun actually. It's not like that different from previous breeding, but obviously it is at the same time. I really like the picnic aspect of it. I think it's really cool that you can kind of collect eggs wherever you are, and that you can see them running around as they're doing it, and you don't have to wait for the cues from like the breeding, what do they call, the breeding center lady person, when they like fold their arms and things like that. Daycare even, not breeding center, you know what I mean, I'm getting my words confused. So you just kind of wait around. I tend to set a timer for 30 minutes, and then every like maybe 3 to 5 minutes I'll collect a bunch of eggs, because you can only have up to 10 in the basket at a time. And I'll do a variety of either making strawberry sandwiches or jam sandwiches, or buying ice cream or something like that. and I find that I get between, I think, 40 and 60 eggs per time. I've averaged around 50, I want to say, every single time. The batch that we're doing now is actually slightly lower than that, because I wasn't collecting the eggs quick enough, I don't think, so I didn't get the higher amount. But I don't quite understand if there is like a amount you're supposed to get each time, or if it is randomly generated in numbers. And sometimes if you're lucky you get a high number, if not you get a lower one. I haven't looked into too much information on the breeding yet. I've kind of just been experimenting with it myself. And I've also been watching a YouTuber called SMK. I like a lot of his shiny hunting videos, and I've been kind of shiny hunting alongside him during his streams as well. So yeah. But in terms of the actual gameplay itself in Scarlet and Violet, I think what I've played so far, I haven't finished the game yet. I've done 3 different gyms. I've done the bug gym, the grass gym, and the electric gym, and I've taken down 2 of the titans, and I've also, oops, actually look where I'm going, and I've done 1 of the star bases as well, which has been kind of interesting. The fact that you have like lots of different types of things to do. You don't have to just do all the gyms straight away, you can kind of take a detour and do other things. I've been taking breaks and doing shiny hunting, like shiny hunting for a bit and then continuing the story for a bit, and you know, just so then it kind of breaks it up a little bit. But it means I'm not rushing through the story either, and I get to enjoy it for a long time. So I'm sure that I'm going to replay it so many different times as well, and there's probably hours and hours of content in this game anyway. But I just wanted to take my time and enjoy it, you know, so because I have been so excited about this game. Only up until release pretty much, like in terms of when it was first announced I was excited, and then I kind of fell off the Pokemon train a little bit after a massive like burnout, and then this game is definitely kind of my patch look in my hat. I kind of this game really kind of brought the excitement and the love for Pokemon back for me, so I think a new title, a new generation was definitely what was needed for me after playing so much Arceus. But let's go a bit faster, shall we? But yeah, the move was stressful. It's still we're still in the process of it really. We still haven't handed the keys back to our old place. That's happening mid next week. And the new house is still pretty much in pieces. It's livable, don't get me wrong, like we have the TV set up and the bedroom and everything set up so we can kind of, you know, watch TV in the evenings or play some games, which is what I've been doing mainly. And my desk is up, it's just not plugged in, but the hobby room and everything like that is just full of boxes, and there's still stuff kind of everywhere. So it's going to take us a bit of time to be able to completely sort everything out. It's just the weekends have been hectic with tidying and cleaning the old house, ready to hand over the keys, like I said, next week. And we're also having some contractors come in to the new house to replace a door and window middle of next week as well, so that's going to be, excuse me, interesting with the cats. They settled in really well actually. They gave us a bit of a scare at the beginning of the move, but they've definitely settled in really well, and I feel like I'm starting to settle in a little bit more. I found the transition of the move actually quite difficult, more difficult than I was expecting or anticipating, but you never know how you're going to kind of react in a situation like this. Especially because we moved slightly further afield from like family and things, so yeah, but otherwise everything is good. I'm excited to start making content and everything again. The setup right now is kind of crazy with my laptop and cables everywhere, but like I said, I was just really in the mood to film a video and kind of update you guys. And again, I apologise for the fact the overlay is not brilliant. It's kind of just like last minute just to be able to record. And again, I apologise for no face cam as well, but to be fair though, I've not been feeling that well today, so I don't think I would have wanted to have been on camera anyway, but I've just got my profile picture as the face cam for now. But as I said, when I get my webcam and everything set back up, I will be doing that again. The camera on my laptop is just really bad, so I didn't even think there was any point in using that, because it's just I wanted my quality of my videos. Hopefully the audio is going to be okay, but for it to be you know, moderately okay, and I felt like using that camera would bring the quality down, so but we'll make do. I'm not sure how popular this video will be anyway, because it is breeding. I'm not paying attention to how many eggs I've hatched. I do this, I end up just cycling around and then realising that I hatched all 5 already. But it's because I'm chatting, it's my brain's not 100% focusing on it. But yeah, that's kind of my kind of basic update. I'm sure that in future videos and stuff I'll kind of go into more detail on certain things. But yeah, I hope you guys have been good. I hope you had a good Halloween. I know that I had videos going up over Halloween and stuff, but they were pre-recorded, so it's felt like ages since I sat down and recorded content for you. And I'm so happy to be getting back into it. I've really missed doing this, and I'm excited for some of the future projects I want to do, and also set up things. I've been looking at getting, not in the near future but in the future, a good microphone to up the quality of my videos even further, and also purchasing a ring light as well, to give myself better lighting during the day and the evenings as well if I'm recording. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to have enough money for that this month, because well, I say this month, for December, because of Christmas, because I've already been spending money on gifts and things, so money is slightly tight, especially with having the move and everything. But that will hopefully be beginning of next year, at some point even, to upgrade that as well, which would be really good. What else? Is there anything else I wanted to mention? But no, I hope you guys are actually quite excited for the holidays. It's really starting to set in for me now. I've been trying to make some Christmas presents as well. I've been doing some crochet. Hopefully when the hobby room's set up I can do some sewing again, which I absolutely love and I've been missing a lot. Sorry, my phone just dinged and distracted me. So yeah, that's going to be exciting when that's all set up and I can do some sewing and stuff. I've also been finding I've been getting back into my Tamagotchis a lot as well, and I've been thinking about maybe doing some like Tamalogs or something on the channel too, because it's all geeky game related sort of thing. I'm not sure how many of you have interest in Tamagotchis, but I've always loved them. I had loads of them growing up, and then maybe about, I want to say 5-6 years ago, I got into the colour Tamagotchis from Japan, obviously, that came out, and then I've been collecting them ever since. And I've asked for a couple for Christmas from my family and Ian as well, so I can hopefully, if they arrive and they work good and everything like that, do some videos on them after Christmas, whether that be like a review or a how-to or just like a Tamalog or something like that, alongside all of my other series that I'm planning. I want to do some more festive videos the closer we get to Christmas as well. Hopefully some in Animal Crossing, and then doing the Toy Day event on the 24th. Which I think would be really fun, and just sort of like decorating videos and things like that. But if you have any suggestions of things you want to see, whether that be Pokemon related or just like festive related, in terms of gaming and things like that, then please leave a comment down below, and I can have a look into that as well. I'm not sure when it is exactly I'm going to have my setup completed, ready to go, because we have to do a lot of cable management, which is going to take a lot of time, but hopefully, I was hoping to have it set up over the previous weekend, but we ended up not having enough time, so it's looking that it probably won't even be next weekend, it'll probably be the week after, depending on how things go. Hopefully we'll get it done sooner than that, but I'm just kind of thinking ahead about how busy and that we are probably going to be. It's just being realistic, you know, so, but apart from that, I can try and do some like simpler videos like this on my laptop, and then, like I say, when I get everything set up, we'll start the new series as well, and I'll be able to film some more sort of like Zelda and things like that too, which I know some of you have been enjoying, and some, like I say, Animal Crossing and things as well. I have been doing some more encounters for Temtem behind the scenes too. Still haven't found the Luma, but I'm still going. Just trying to rack up some numbers so that way there's not going to be like hundreds and hundreds of videos of it, hopefully. But that will be filmed. That's probably one of my next videos to film. But again, it probably will be without face cam, which I'm sad about, because I promised that after all the other ones that I would do face cam, but I might just chat throughout the whole of them as though face cam was on, but just without the camera on, instead of doing part talking, part just encounters and things. But again, we'll just have to kind of see how it goes. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this kind of, not a mini break, but just time where I'm unable to bring the regular content and things like that. But yeah, so let's see. I'm not sure how many eggs we have left. I think, is this the last one for this? Yes. So let's switch some more out. So that was kind of my, like I said before, my kind of like mini update about how things have been going and that. And I'm hoping that maybe we might be able to find the shiny in this video. I got my Poor Me in 326, oops, I was looking at my phone, 326 eggs, and I'm currently, obviously we're past this now because of the ones we've just hatched, but 317, so hopefully we'll get like a closer number to that. I hope this doesn't go over like 1,000 eggs, but I guess we'll just see if my luck stays. I find that, as I've mentioned before, my shiny luck on videos seems to just disappear, so probably won't find it today, but we'll see. I just apologise if I sound slightly nasally. I've been, I think I'm coming down with something. I've had like a horrible headache today, and very dry, scratchy throat and congestion. I think it's just through a lot of stress and not sleeping the best and things like that, just kind of catching up with me and stuff. But I wanted just to have a chill and do some shiny hunting and stuff, and as I said before, I thought why not record it for YouTube so I could get some content out as well. So, but I thought the shiny for Skiddo is really cute. It's one that I've always wanted to hunt for, and I was really excited to see it come back in this generation. I'm also really excited to see Mareep and Ampharos make a return, as that's one of my favourite Pokemon too. And hopefully, I haven't seen all the Pokemon yet. I'm trying to like stay away from all the spoilers and things, but hopefully maybe find some new favourites as well. I really do like Formi's Final Evolution. Let me take a drink really quick. There we go. I really like that one's Final Evolution. And I also like Fukoko as well. I think he's really sweet. That's... Oh, maybe it's the wind, but it sounded really loud. But I haven't decided whether that's the starter we're going to go for in the Scarlet playthrough, because I chose that for this save file, so I don't know whether to go with a different one or to stick with it and then shiny hunt for it. But maybe I'll put a poll up or something, get you guys to vote on which starter you want me to choose. That might be over on my Instagram or something like that. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, or there might be like a link in the description or something when I get it set up. So if you're interested, look in the description and there'll be some sort of link or something there if I manage to know how to do it. But yeah, I think all the starters are really cute. I don't particularly like Quaxly's Final Evolution, but I like both the other twos. And then yeah, Fukoko is definitely my favourite. He reminds me of a little dinosaur. I know he's either alligator or crocodile, but his first form just looks like a little dinosaur to me, and I think it's adorable. And the shiny is really cute as well, so I'm really tempted to go for that one, but I don't know whether I should just experience the other starters. We'll see. I've still got some time to think about it while everything's getting set up and that. But let me know in the comments actually who you chose as your starter, and who's your favourite Pokemon from the new generation. Whether that be a completely brand new Pokemon or a new regional variant or something like that. Whoever's your favourite. I'm really excited to find my Zorua when I get to the area in which it spawns. But I've heard that it actually uses its illusion in the overworld, so you have to find a specific Pokemon and see how it reacts to see whether or not it's a Zorua. Same as like Ditto as well, they don't show as Ditto in the overworld as I understand it. I haven't actually experienced that for myself yet, but it's what I've read up on, which I think is really interesting. Oops. I'm doing it again, aren't I? That is the wrong button. No. Clicking all the wrong buttons. That's what happens when I get chatting, I just don't pay enough attention. Maybe I should concentrate a little bit more. Cool. But yeah, let's focus on hatching, shall we? So I'll not talk as much, so we can get some of these eggs hatched. I'm also curious to know whether anybody got the OLED, the new OLED Switch, the Scarlet and Violet themed one. I already have 4 Switches, so I have no need for another one. I don't have the money for another one. But it did look really awesome. So did anybody get that when they pre-ordered the game? I think you got the game with the console, I believe. And does it look as amazing in person as it does on the pictures? Because it's so tempting, but I've told myself I don't need another one. even though that my original Switch now is starting to slow down a little bit and it's not as, it doesn't run games as smoothly as my OLED does, or even my lights for that matter, but it is getting on now a little bit. It still plays fine, don't get me wrong, it's just you can tell the difference between playing the OLED and the original, especially with battery life and things like that. But I did manage to fix an issue with my OLED though. For the longest time, for over a year since actually getting the console, when you go up on the stick, the left stick, it wouldn't go up all the way. So, like in Animal Crossing and in Arceus, I would walk instead of run. So I ended up using my Pro Controller to fix the issue, and then didn't realise that it just needed recalibrating. So I spent a year suffering with that to recalibrate it a few days ago, and it worked perfectly fine. So it's great that it's fixed, but it's annoying that I spent a year with it not realising I could just have recalibrated it and that would have fixed the issue, because I thought it was an internal issue with the actual stick itself. I didn't think it was like a calibration issue, but either way, apparently it was a very common fault with the OLEDs when they were released, because I got mine on release actually last year, but yeah. Is that the last one? It was. No, that's not the right one. What I'll do is we'll hatch all of these and then I will cut out me collecting more eggs and then I'll be back and we'll do another batch. I really like this area for hatching eggs, because it's just a big circle. In my my first shiny hunt, I ended up doing it by the academy, up and down the stairs, which was fine, but this is just a lot easier, you don't have to think about it as much. Need to take another drink, my throat is getting very scratchy. Still no shiny. And there goes my Tamagotchi. I've been enjoying the Tamagotchi picks still. And for Christmas I've asked for a Tamagotchi Smart, which is the watch, smartwatch Tamagotchi. And that should be getting here later this week, and we just need to double check that it works and everything, because we got it from an eBay seller, and I know that a lot of the it's brand new unboxed and stuff, but there have been a lot of defective ones, so I'm really hoping that I didn't get a defective one. It's just kind of like a quality control issue, I believe. So we want to check it before, obviously I get it for Christmas to ensure that it's all okay. So I should be getting that one, and then I'm potentially maybe getting the Tamagotchi Picks Party as well. I've asked for it for Christmas. Whether or not I will get it, I'm unsure. If I don't, then it's fine. I'll purchase it later on when I have the extra funds. But basically, my mum asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said that I would like that, but it's not, you know, she's not obligated to. It's up to her if she would like to purchase it for me or not. But they've been a lot of fun, and I'm really excited for the Smart Day because I've always wanted to try the Smart cards, but we're not going to purchase any of those until I know that the watch is all good and works and everything, because otherwise I'll have the cards without the Tamagotchi to use them in. But again, it's kind of nerve-wracking ordering from a seller because they only have 3 uses for 3 different devices, and I don't want to be scammed or something. I'm doing it again, aren't I? I don't want to be scammed where they already used one, which I hope it wouldn't happen, but you never know. With eBay, you can get really honest sellers, and then you can get non-honest sellers as well. So it's a bit nerve-wracking thinking about ordering them, but it's the risk you have to take if you want the item, you know. So that'll be another issue to tackle later on. But the Smart looks really cute, and the characters and everything are really cute. I really want the pastel card, or Easter card, or whatever it's called, because of Mimichi, which is my favourite character, or the Sweet Swan for Ichigoshi, which is another favourite of mine too. But I'm happy with just the base Tamagotchi for now. There's still like, I think 10 characters for you to be able to raise and that on it anyway, so I'll be able to get those before I look into getting a card anyway, so. Will we get a shiny? No. I'm thinking about doing some festive Christmas shiny hatches as well. I'm thinking of, I'm not going to ruin it, but just some more like Christmassy themed Pokemon. Hopefully, if I get the chance to, or if I'm lucky enough to actually get the odds or the luck, I suppose, before Christmas, but that will be after I finished this hunt, and then the shiny hunts will also commence in the shiny playthrough as well, but I still have to decide on my team for that playthrough because I haven't finished the game, I haven't experienced all the Pokemon yet. I don't know exactly who I want on my team, but I'm going to sit down and try and plan that out, so I know who I'm shiny hunting for and things. But it'll be the case if we'll play the game, we'll get the regular Pokemon, like, so for example the starter, we'll get that, and then before we continue the story, when I'm able to picnic, we'll then hunt for the shiny for that, and then continue the story until we get the next team member, and then shiny hunted that one. So it's not going to be pre-shiny hunted for, we're going to shiny hunt throughout the playthrough, which I think will be a very interesting way of doing it. I don't know whether that's very common in the shiny playthroughs. I haven't really watched very many, so I don't know whether people do it throughout or whether they do it prior to playing the game, but that's the way that I've decided I want to do this one. So we'll just have to see how it goes and see. I'm doing it again, aren't I? That's the Pokédex. Wow. Sorry if you're watching this and you're just like yelling at me because I'm just riding around in circles for quite literally no reason. Well, we've nearly used up all these eggs anyway. I do this when I'm just shiny hunting by myself. I kind of get lost in thought or something, and then I'm just cycling around, not hatching anything. But I'll get better with it the more that I do this. It's just getting used to the new system and everything, because I used to do it where I would hatch eggs and collect eggs at the same time instead of collecting a bunch of eggs and then doing it from the box like this. So it's a new way of hunting for me, which is probably why I'm struggling with it a little bit, but I will get there. I'm sure there'll be loads and loads of shiny hunting in the future with this game, so I've got time to perfect my way of hunting. So just looking at the time of this video, I think I'm actually going to either split this into two parts, not the bit that I've already recorded, but after collecting more eggs, I might put that into a separate video, because otherwise I'm going to have to wait for days for this to upload to YouTube, so I might try and keep this on the slightly shorter side, and then upload another video of more egg hatching and things. I am planning on continuing this off stream as well, so if I get the shiny off stream, I'll, like the previous video, I'll insert or upload a short clip of me getting the shiny, because this wasn't supposed to be a YouTube only hunt. It was just I fancied doing some egg hatching and wanted to record a video, so I'm going to be doing this on and off. Did I say stream before? I meant bit or like recording. I probably will end up streaming some egg hatching in the future as well, if I can get a decent sized enough audience to want to watch. But my brain just gone completely blank. Is that all of them, or have we got? Oh, no, we're hatching one. That's why it paused. But yeah, no, I'll upload the clip of me finding the shiny, if I don't get it while I'm recording. So that way you guys can see what it looks like, because it is a really, well, you can see on the screen what it looks like, but you can see the hatch and stuff. So we've got one lone egg left. So will you be our shiny? Let's see. While we're doing it, shall we? I like the little Rotom that wanders around. There it is. The way it moves just makes me laugh, it's cute. that's fine. So we did 30, 45, 46. So that takes the total to 363 so far. Just want to update my counter. Cool, so yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed just listening to me ramble and hatching some eggs. I'm sorry that we didn't find the shiny today, but hopefully in the next video we'll either find the shiny or you'll see the uploaded hatching of it, depending on when I find it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and keep just bearing with me while I set everything up, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the new content that's on the way. And again, thank you so much for your support and everything. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!